Hi everyone, welcome back to Hime to Otome no Yakimochi LOVE, episode 9. So, preparations for the school festival are underway, with Kazuki being very busy that he has to leave first. And for the student council, it does not look like things are settling down. So even though Alize and Sara are both VPs, they're still fighting to be Kazuki's favorite, so second in command. And you have Marjolaine helping Alize be that person. So I'm not sure whose side the other people, so Belliage, the secretary, and Nanaka, the senior advisor, are on. So it also means that I'm approaching the end of the common route, and pretty soon I'll be entering one of the character routes. So anyways, let's see how it goes from here. So first, Sara's like, wait, so are you fighting? So let's see. And then there's Sara, who is now completely settled in the shadow of the door. So not really. And moreover, how is the pilgrimage to get your opinions?
本格的に準備に取り掛かるのは来週末の2日間くらいでしょ。まだどこもそんなにバタバタしてないわよ。
Well, we'll start preparing in earnest for about 2 days next weekend. So nothing is too busy yet on my end.
次は私もサラさんのお仕事を手伝いますね。
Okay, so next time I'll help Sara-san with her work, says Alize. Huh? Okay, I guess. Wait, so what happened? And I'm confused because I could not respond well to the eye contact.
承知しませんよ。ここは私に任せて早く帰ってくださいと申し上げています。
Well, I don't understand, right? So I'm asking you to leave the place to me and go home early. Okay, so I think Marjolaine's telling Alize to go home first. Okay, so what do you not agree on? Geez. Okay, so I'm not sure who Marjolaine sent home, so it looks like it's a trio walking home, so Alize, Sara, and Kazuki. So the shadows of 3 people of different heights stretch out in the asphalt of the evening sun. And as of today, these 3 have returned home together, so we're going home as a group. And Alize is fidgeting. Same with Sara. And there is a subtle sense of distance that can be understood even if it's the first day.
過ごしやすくなってきたわね。秋めいてきたわ。
So look, it's getting easier and it's starting to feel like autumn. Wait, so are you talking about the weather?
日本の四季は話に聞いていましたが、とても過ごしやすい日々が続いていますね。
So I have heard about the 4 seasons in Japan, and the days have been very pleasant. So autumn is that kind of season, says Kazuki.
一番日本らしさを感じる季節じゃない？葉っぱの色とかも変わってきたし。
So isn't this the season when you feel most Japanese? So the colors of the leaves are changing too. And when I casually follow Sara's gaze, I see a tree in the park with dual-colored leaves swaying in the autumn breeze. Okay, so the park. So no one had told me to do so, but my feet naturally turns towards the park.
紅葉というものは
So autumn leaves?
まだ色はついてないでしょ？もうちょっと先かな。
So it hasn't changed colors yet, right? So it might be or not the time yet. So we were talking about Shiki earlier, but is it from the father?
和樹様ったら。
Geez, Kazuki-sama, so don't ruin the mood. And swollen Alize shakes my arm with both hands.
みんな忘れてしまわれたんですね。日本のことをたくさん教えてくださったのは和樹様です。
I guess everyone has forgotten. So Kazuki-sama taught me a lot about Japan. Oh really? Sorry. I wonder what else are you talking about?
教えてあげません。
Well, I won't tell you, so you should know. Hey, so don't tease me too much. And the place is like a bright green carpet with sparkling lights as far as the eye could see. And the memory of spending time with Alize in the castle garden remains vague, so I still don't remember it very well.
思い出せませんか？例えば、私と二人で泥んこになるまで走り回ったこととか。
But don't you remember? So, for example, when we ran around until we were covered in mud? Well, that is true. And,
はい、タッチ。和樹様が鬼ですよ。
Yes, and Kazuki-sama is a demon. And with a pop, Alize puts her hand on my shoulder. So a game of tag, and if you ask me, I feel like something like that did happen. And Sara being upset. Okay, so Kazuki's like, oh, sorry. And for a moment, I wonder what I am apologizing for. So why is Sara angry and why is it my fault?
何よ、すまんって。せっかくだから鬼ごっこやってみないって言おうとしただけじゃない。
Well, I'm sorry, I was just trying to say, why don't you try playing tag then? Wait, at this age? So I think we're too old for that.
何歳だっていいじゃない。私、和樹とそんな遊びしたことないし。
Well, it does not matter how old you are, and I've never played tag with Kazuki like that.
とにかくいいの。和樹が鬼。
Well, it's fine then, because Kazuki is a demon.
簡単には捕まりませんよ。
So Sara runs away, and I think she's assuming that she is playing tag. So Alize is like, hee hee hee, well, you won't be caught easily. And seeing Sara, Alize also runs in the opposite direction. And I am left behind in an instant. Okay. And Alize sees this movement and runs towards the center of the square as if to say, wait, that's it?
簡単には捕まりませんよ。子供の頃の和樹様も何度も私に降参したのですから。
Well, I won't be caught easily, even if Kazuki-sama surrendered to me many times when we were kids. Wait, Alize? So your feet. You won't even know if you fall.
追いかけておいて言うことじゃないでしょ。
And it's not like I'm going to chase you and then tell you. And as soon as I run after Alize's back, I feel something stirring inside my chest. And it reminds Kazuki of the past. So Alize's like, hee hee hee, Kazuki-sama, this is it.
残念。簡単に捕まってしまいました。
Well, too bad. So I got caught so easily. And I suddenly come to my senses and feel the sensation in my hands. And Alize, whose wrist is taken by me, stops walking and smiles softly.
子供の頃のようにはいきませんね。当時は背も同じくらいだったのに、今は見上げなければ和樹様のお顔が見られません。
Well, it's not like it was when we were kids, and back then we were about the same height, but now I can't see Kazuki-sama's face unless I look up. So, yes. Wait, so what happened now? So Sara's complains like, hey, so why are you staring at each other in the park at dusk? So you found some opportunity to be together, right? Wait, so are you okay, Kazuki-sama? Well, far from being okay, I thought my face is covered in a strange, chewy feeling. And wait, so where are you burning your face? Wait, that's H, or you're a pervert. Wait, are you saying that after pushing me away? Well, so Kazuki-sama from earlier, it's kind of, Oh no, so if I were to do that, then my cheeks would become loose and my face would look unseemly. Okay, so going to school, the teacher's like, I'm paging Hizawa-kun, the student council president. Please come to the staff room ASAP. I repeat, so Hizawa-kun, please come immediately. So what's with that kind of message? And it looks like she has bitten a bitter insect. Okay, so what's the deal? So they're now in the student council room, and Sara's like, so thank you for your hard work. So the student council is in the middle of a peaceful tea party. So Belle, or Sara, and Nanaka-san also show up today and seem to be enjoying cookies and tea.
遅かったのね。昼休みの放送で呼び出されていたみたいだったけど、そのこと？
So you were late, and I heard you being called on the PA during lunchtime. So is that what you mean? So that's why you were late? So as you can imagine, it was a sudden matter.
アレーゼも一緒に呼ばれてたの？
So you were invited along with Alize. So you two were called?
実は私たちのことでちょっと。
So it's about us, well, a little bit.
嫌な予感とか思わないでくださいね。全然何でもないことです。
But don't worry, so no bad feelings, okay? Nothing bad. So it's just that Elise's father is coming to watch the school festival. Wait. So, as usual, no one says anything, but their eyebrows are not... Oh, so they're raising eyebrows.
陛下は姫を大層可愛がっていらっしゃいますので、それはもう目に入れたいというほどに。
So, moreover, His Majesty loves Hime very much, so much that he wants to see it, says Marjolaine. And then Kazuki's like, well, when someone says it with such confidence, it makes me feel like they are using the word correctly. So they do want to come and see this event. And I can definitely feel the nuance of her affection for cats. So there are restrictions on the official actions of people in positions of authority, and the school festival will probably be a formal inspection, but I have no idea what is going to happen.
前例がないもんね。
So this is unprecedented, says Nanaka.
本当よ。そんなピップをお迎えして、もし何かあったら。
It's true if something happens to such a VIP.
陛下のご来日後のスケジュールが何事もなく運ぶよう、和樹様や学園の職員方にご協力を賜りたく。
Well, I would like to ask Kazuki-sama and the school staff for their cooperation so that the schedule after His Majesty's visit to Japan goes smooth. That's right. So to us, the kingdom of Stanhal is the same as the owner, so there's no way we can refuse.
どうせも何も、あなたにとって明確なオーナーであり、債権者でございますが。
And I'm sure that's unnecessary. So Marjolaine's like, well, I'm clearly your owner and creditor. And do I have any obligation to pay? So I can basically dispute and fight back. So I quickly respond with a whisper.
本気なんだ。なんというか、思い切りのいいお父様で。
So are you serious? And how can I say this? Oh, so you want to take the plunge? So, the father?
私の心配もあるとは思いますが、この学園は我が国にとっても大きな意味をなすものなので。
So I know you're worried about me, but the school has great meaning for our country as well.
さようでございます。まだ準備段階ですが、我が国の教育機関との連携も規定路線となっておりますし。
So this is Mr. Left, although it is still in the preparation stages. Collaboration with educational institutions in Japan is also the default course.
責任重大ね。
So such a huge responsibility. And I guess we can't help but think about appropriate hospitality. So how to treat this important person when he arrives.
芸者遊びでしょうか。
So how about playing geisha? Says Marjolaine. Well, I can't tell the difference between stupid and serious in that matter.
私はキュウリが入っているお寿司が好きです。
And I like sushi with cucumber in it.
カッパが好きなの？
Wait, so do you like raincoats?
カッパさんはよくわかりませんけど、キュウリはポリポリして美味しいです。
Well, I don't really understand Kappa-san, but the cucumbers are crunchy and delicious. And why do you... So, how did the story spread? So let's talk about it later. And besides...
おもてなしって言うけど、アリーゼのことは一般生徒に内緒なんでしょ？何するって言うの？
You say it's hospitality, but aren't you keeping Alize a secret from the general students? So what do you mean? So you're not letting anyone else know. And I could not help but take a deep breath. Okay, I'll think about it.
苦渋の顔だわ。
So that's a bitter face, says Nanaka. Okay, so how's it going? So it's now afternoon, and Kazuki's like, well, he got in my way. And the schedule is so tight, so it's a matter of time before everything is exhausted. And I approached the brass band club as a reasonable partner, but they said it would be impossible to increase the number of performances from now on. So they too are limited. And it would be difficult to invite an orchestra like we used to do for parties due to budget and schedule considerations. So I'm pretty sure it's very expensive because you have many players and you'll also have to have some way to haul all those instruments. But I can't just say that I can't think of anything. So cross your arms in front of your chest while walking. So can I think of something?
当日のお父様の予定ですが、細々とした用事もあるようですから、学園にいられる時間はそう長くはならないとのことです。
Okay, so going to the home, so Alize's like, so as for your father's plans for the day, he seems to have some small business to attend to, so he won't be at the school for very long. So it won't be as bad as you think. and Sara nods at Alize's words.
それっぽいデモンストレーションでもすればいいんじゃないの？演劇部の人に声をかけてみるとか。
So maybe we should do a demonstration like that. And maybe we should talk to the people in the drama club. Okay, so I already got declined. So the drama club can't help us.
和樹様が桃太郎さんを演じるのはいかがでしょうか？
So how about Kazuki-sama playing Momotaro-san?
それで。
Okay, that sounds good. That's right.
内容は簡単なものでよろしいかと思いますが、姫を中心とした催しである方が陛下は喜ばれるかと。
Okay, so Marjolaine's like, I think that would be okay if the content is simple, but I think His Majesty prefers some event centered around the princess. Okay.
私が桃太郎。
Oh, so that means I'm Momotaro. Okay, if that's okay with you, then I'll play with a dog.
和樹様が犬
And Marjolaine goes right for it. So, Kazuki-sama is a dog? Hey, don't laugh with a face that you've never seen before. So, now, you hate me, right? Whatever. So, after that, the meetings continue and it's decided that some kind of performance would be held with the family. Okay, so anyways, the next day, so teacher is like, oh, good morning, Hisawa-kun, or Hizawa-kun. Oh, sensei, so you're in a good mood.
それはそうよ。一時はどうなることかと思ったけど、問題なく本番を迎えられそうだから。
Well, that's right. So I was wondering what is going to happen for a while, but it looks like we'll be able to get started without any problems. So everything seems to go well. Well, that is not a very optimistic situation. So I think she's bluffing or making it seem better than the current situation. Well, I pray that the actual performance will be held without any problems. And with the actual event scheduled for this weekend, there will be no classes for the next 2 days. And students are still rushing past us as we stand and talk.
留学生の子と在学生の子たちもだいぶ仲良しになってきたみたい。
So it seems that the international students and the current Japanese students are or have become close. So Chidori Sensei narrows her eyes and nods.
学園祭ではみんなで楽しい思い出を作れるといいわね。
And I hope we can make fun memories of the school festival. Well, of course, and that is my intention.
何かお手伝いできることある？先生はほとんど久和くんの秘書みたいなところで安定してるから何でも言いつけていいのよ。
So, is there anything I can do to help you? So, Sensei is almost like Hizawa-kun's secretary, so you can ask me anything. Okay?
お父様もしっかり沢くんに尽くすようにって。
Hold on, so I clicked a little fast, so let's see what Kazuki said earlier. So he's like, oh, so that's a shocking fact. And then the teacher's like, and so Oto-san also told me to do my best for, wait, Hizawa-kun. And the PA goes off. Oh, so can you wait? So why did the father come here?
生徒会よりご連絡です。生徒会長の久沢和樹さん。繰り返します。
Okay, so Sara's on the PA and she's like, this is a message for the student council president. Let's see. Hizawa Kazuki. I repeat. So this is a message from the student council for student council president Hizawa Kazuki. Oh, I'm sorry. So I feel like I'm being called.
へえ、先生がせっかくやる気になってるのに。
Oh, so Sensei is so motivated? Okay, well, I'll use it as a reference. So can I just ask you what you're good at?
なぎなた？
So, Naginata? So, are you really threatening me? Okay, so I wonder what Sara called Kazuki to the student council room for. So anyways, we're in this part that only plays if I selected the Alize option back at the bedroom with Marjolaine. So Alize is like, ah.
物憂げにため息などつかれていかがなさいましたか？
So how are you feeling with that melancholy sigh?
マリー、和樹様は。
Mari, so Kazuki-sama is,
またこうやって。ダメね。私ったら。
So do it like this again. Well, no way. So if it were me, then,
和樹様から何か心ない言葉でも？
So did Kazuki-sama say something heartless?
ううん。和樹様はとてもお優しいわ。
No. So Kazuki-sama is very kind. So Alize still has faith in Kazuki.
和樹様の優しさにすがりついてしまう私はいつまでもあの頃のまま子供のままなのねと思ったの。
Well, I cling to Kazuki-sama's kindness and I'll always be the same as I was back then. So I feel that I'm still a child.
それはそれで萌えという解釈もあるものかと思いますが。
So I think some people will interpret that as being moi.
姫のお考えはわかりました。あくまで私の個人的な感想をお伝えすると。
So I understand what Hime is thinking of, and I'm just going to tell you my personal impressions of Kazuki-sama.
良くなってきたものと。
Well, it is getting better.
本当？
Really?
そのアンニュイは相手を思いやるお気持ちの表れ。姫の乙女心は開花の時を控えているものかと。
So that NUI shows how much you care about the other person, and I think Hime's maiden heart is about to bloom. So I think he's getting closer to you.
殿方とは砂糖と塩を間違えた料理ですら 作ってくれた気持ちが嬉しいなどとおめでたい受け止め方ができる生き物。
So, a gentleman is a creature who can congratulate himself and say, I'm glad you made it, even when he mixes up sugar and salt for a dish. Huh?
無論和樹様とて例外ではありません。
And of course, Kazuki-sama is no exception.
美味しくないお料理を作ると和樹様は私に夢中になってくださるの？
So, will Kazuki-sama become obsessed with me if I make food that doesn't taste good?
結論を急いではいけません。しかし近づいてまいりました。
But we should not jump into conclusions. But we are getting closer.
大切なのは相手を思いやる気持ち。
And what's important is the feeling of caring for others.
気持ち。
So, feelings.
相手を思いやってさえいれば大抵の事柄は正当化されるのです。
And most things can be justified as long as you care about the other person. That's true.
おのら心に問いかけてみてはいかがですか？和樹様と何がしたいのかではなく、和樹様のために何をして差し上げたいか。
So why don't you ask yourself what you want to do with Kazuki-sama instead of what you want to do with him?
目が覚めたような思いだわ。ありがとう、マリー。
Oh, so I feel like I got an idea. So, well, thank you, Mari. So basically, you sparked an idea in my mind.
さて、うっかり本当のアドバイスをしてしまいました。私の任務は別にあるのですが。
And why is that a problem? So, I accidentally gave you some real advice, and I have a different mission.
状況を見失いつつあるのは誰より私なのかもしれませんね。
Maybe I'm the one who is losing sight of the situation more than anyone else. Okay, so putting that aside.
和樹様？
Okay, so what's going on? So, Kazuki-sama? So, especially in the past few days, I don't remember Matomo ever dealing with Alize. And I'm prepared to throw a tantrum soon, but,
お夕食はもうしばらくかかるとマリーが言っていました。
So Mari said it'll take a while before dinner. Oh, okay, I see. So then I'll go for a walk with Ieyasu, the unhappy dog. Well, to Kazuki.
私が代わりに行きましょうか？
So, shall I go instead then? Wait, so have you changed your approach? Says Kazuki. And Marjolin is in the back, so I can't ignore the fact that Machiko is casually watching from behind Alize, who is smiling as she waited for the instructions. Okay, so don't worry about it. It's my daily routine, so it's my job to walk the dog.
ですが、私和樹様のために何かをして差し上げたいんです。
But I want to do something with Kazuki-sama. And plus, I'm sure the dog would love to have Alize walking. Well, I appreciate your feelings, but still.
和樹様は私たちや学園のためにたくさんの役割を担っていらっしゃいます。
So, Kazuki-sama plays many roles for us and the school. So, in short, Alize feels that Kazuki is tired, so I should take some of the work and help you out.
自分の心に問いかけてみたら、すぐに答えが出ました。私、少しでも和樹様のご負担を和らげて差し上げたいんです。
There you go. So, I asked myself the question and the answer came right away. So, I would like to ease Kazuki-sama's burden even just a little bit.
どうすればいいですか?
So, what should I do then? So, wait, she's too close. And as she approaches me, I end up being turned upside down. And as I said earlier, I feel... And as expected, I am sensible enough not to repeat that. Oh, so Alize, are you worried about me? Well, thanks for your concern.
私こそ、和樹様に何度もお礼を言わなければいけません。
But I'm supposed to be the one who thanks Kazuki-sama over and over again. Says Marjolaine. Although there is a slight hint of wisdom.
叱ってください。和樹様がお忙しいのを分かっていて、気を引こうとするようなことばかり。
So please scold me. I know Kazuki-sama is busy, so I keep doing things like trying to get his attention. So maybe I'm the bad person. Oh, so that's it.
私変わります。もっともっと和樹様に私のことを好きになっていただきたいですから。
So I'm going to change, and I want Kazuki-sama to like me even more. Oh. So Marjolaine is not impressed. So in the dining room, Machiko is looking up at the sky with no expression on her face. And I wonder if Marjolaine is like, so Hime has a long way to go. Well, Alize is so honest.
私、いつも自分の心に正直に生きているつもりです。
Yes, so I will always live honestly in my heart.
ですから、天地に誓って、私の本当の気持ちです。
So, I swear to the heaven and earth that these are my true feelings. And Alize jumps into my chest almost by surprise and grabs my neck tightly.
私、和樹様に何をして差し上げられますか?
So, what can I do for Kazuki-sama? Well, I'm going for a walk, so please support me. Okay, so he's going to let Alize walk the dog with him.
他にありませんか?
So, anything else? Well, maybe humans don't change that easily. Well, Alize too, of course, and me too. And it's not like I am pandering to you, is it? And even if you suddenly ask me to do this, it's hard to ask for this.
失礼。
Excuse me, says Marjolaine. So she approaches confidently. So what's the problem?
先ほど申し上げたはずですよ。確認を取る必要などはありません。
So I thought I mentioned it earlier, right? So there's no need to ask for confirmation. So just do it.
相手を思いやっていれば、大体のことは正当化される?
Well, if you care about the other person, most things are justified.
さようでございます。
Well, that is how it is. So, Mr. Left. Hey, so I can hear everything that you're saying. Or whispering.
和樹様、私、お散歩にご一緒します。
Okay, so, Kazuki-sama, I will come with you for a walk. And in the end, it's business as usual.
ところで和樹様、これはただの世間話なのですが、一般的に殿方が女性にしてほしいこととはどういうものがありますか？
Okay, so they go on a walk, and Alize is like, "Oh, so by the way, Kazuki-sama, this is just a small talk, but what do gentlemen generally want women to do?" And does Ieyasu have an answer? So the powerful, useless dog is trying to pull the leash with all her might, so I want to concentrate on the dog.
マリーはググれば大抵の真理にたどり着くというのですが、私機械に疎くて。
So Mari says that you can find most truths by Googling, so searching online, but I'm not familiar with, I'll say, computers. Well, it is also troublesome to have people just accept the knowledge that you find online. So not everything online is true.
あしらわずに受け止めてください。私真剣なんです。
So please accept it without taking it lightly. Well, I'm serious. So are you talking about this small talk? And even more so than Ieyasu, I'm cornered by this clinging gaze. So Alize has him by the neck.
マリーの言うようにできません。育児なしの私をお笑いにならないで。
Well, I can't do what Mari says, so don't make fun of me for being so stubborn. Well, this is not a very funny situation. And sometimes I almost forget, but this girl who is shaking my shoulders with a desperate look on her face is the princess of a country. So, despite her looking all easygoing and clueless, she's a powerful figure. And there's a lot on these delicate shoulders. So it doesn't matter if it's anything other than... Wait, I don't need to mention the rest. So, desires. And that's what you said. So, wait. So what did you say?
二度は言えません。私だって恥じらいはあるんですから。
Well, I can't say it twice, and even the... So I'm embarrassed. Huh? Says Ieyasu. And it's only at times like this that Ieyasu stops, even without prompting.
それとも私、そんなに魅力が。
Or... So, I'm that attractive? And without saying anything, I pull Alize's head to my shoulder and stroke her back.
今のはどういう意味ですか？どうしてすぐにやめてしまわれたのですか？
So, what do you mean by now? And why do you stop so suddenly? Well, I'll go home before the sun sets. Okay, so let's just finish the walk. Well, no, I don't like it. So please say properly, Kazuki-sama. So Kazuki is too embarrassed that he wants to end this conversation quickly. And I just thought I could not stand looking at Alize, who is looking depressed. Come on, Kazuki-sama. So, hey, you did not appeal like that. Oh well, so it looks like today's a failure for Marjolaine. Okay, so what's going on now? So the day before the school festival. Okay, so going back to school and work. So is this the end? And I was not really concerned about it, but everyone... So, if a problem comes up now, then we'll be in trouble. And Senpai, so Nanaka and Belle also nod in agreement. And once this event is over, all that's left to do is hope that no urgent consultations or reports come in. So no last minute surprises. Okay, so someone is saying, oh, so I'm sorry, but I'm holding this and oh. So in English, can you hold this for a second? Okay, so the international student is like, oh, it's okay then. So it seems that everyone has become friends. And this site, which is still a little awkward now, will soon become a commonplace. Okay, so let's just dismiss it now. So I'll be called to the staff room after this. So, is there anything else? Says Sara. Well, it's the eve of the festival, so after today, I have to deal with guests. Oh yeah, so like last year. And basically, the teachers will be in charge of the reception, so I'll be the only one participating or hosting. And at this point, I realized that I had made a fundamental oversight and my face flushes. So, Marjolaine's like, oh, so please, I see. There's no way for Kaicho not to participate. Oh, so come to think of it, Alize is the president of the board, right? Well, I guess so, me too. And if I remember correctly, Alize's study abroad should not have been made public. Okay? Oh my, says Nanaka. And I thought I could handle it myself, but I'm disappointed. So how can I hide this? And what about Alize and Marjolaine? So very tight. Well, I'm going. So tonight's party will be attended by the school's investors, alumni, and celebrities from various fields, including people we don't know. And as expected, I will act as my father's representative. And I think it's for the best, says Marjolaine. Okay, so I'll be waiting, says Alize. At home, well, please do that. And I'm being looked at with such clingy eyes, and I'm asking what I should do. Okay, so please be careful. And Alize is in a position where she should not stand out, right? I know, and I plan on it, but still. Okay, so trust me and leave it to me. Okay, so the teacher, Kyoko, calls out to Kazuki. So, I'm contacting you from the staff room. Hizawa-kun from the student council. I repeat, so I'm contacting you from the staff room. Hizawa-kun from the student council. Okay, I'm summoned, so I'll go. Okay. Okay, so Alize is looking down. So Hime, says Belyage. So what happened? I don't think you said anything strange. Okay, so I'm about to approach the hour mark, so I'll stop here and I'll leave the rest to the next episode. So I'm pretty sure in the next episode, I'm going to reach the end of the common route, well, the Alize version, and I will go back and see how it goes for the other options, so with the other characters. So anyways, it looks like the school festival planning is going quite well, and it's the meeting up with the king of Stanhal that's making everyone worried, especially for Kazuki. And I wonder if it also means that Kazuki's father is going to show up. So, make his face after being absent for a long time. So anyways, I'll see how this continues next time.